Today, we got y'all boys for the special video. Today, we're going to be giving y'all a jump shot video. Now, this is going to be a jump shot video where I'm not holding nothing back. I'm giving y'all everything. It's going to be new jump shots at every single position that I really don't ever give y'all in these videos. So yeah, if you guys want more videos like this, just go ahead and make sure to like the video. We're going to be going over every single type of build in this video though. We're going to be going over the guards. I just gave y'all a new guard video. We're going to go over the swings. I just gave y'all a lock video. I'm going to give y'all a big man video just similar to that guard and lock video. But that will be coming soon, but we also got y'all for big. So we're going to give y'all jump shots for each one of those. We're going to really try to target 3 jump shots for each of those builds. Now, y'all do know, sometimes I do give y'all most popular, but I'm going to just give y'all the jump shots that I've used. May have gatekeep this time or two, but I ain't going to lie. 2K do it too, so why not me? But it's at that point in time of the year where it's season 6. No reason to hold anything back anymore. The game is dying. There's not really a point of doing that, so I might as well give y'all the best of the best. I also heard that some YouTubers give y'all bad jump shots. I've never done that before, but that's kind of crazy. But yeah, we're gonna be giving y'all as good a jump shots as you possibly can have, from the bases to releases to everything. And we're gonna give y'all everything from the blendings and all that type of stuff. So if you guys want more, just make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe if you're new. Without further ado though, it's your boy Fitz. Let's hop into it. Alright, so hopping into it. So for the guards, we got 3 jump shots to go over. So first jump shot, first base, I like to say is Stephen Curry. Now I am on my pure start build. Video will be coming soon with this build. But Stephen Curry is the base I have to recommend first and foremost because it is the jump shot that has the highest requirement, but it also has the biggest green wall out of all the jump shots I've used. Now there are some other alternative Steph Curry bases like Markel Fultz that you can use, and there are other ones. That's why O'Shea Brissett actually became so popular, because it's like an alternative to Stephen Curry. But yeah, Stephen Curry base is definitely one of the best guard jump shots in the game. Now when it comes to other jump shots you can use, now I'm gonna use that one last. The next one, another one that I love to give y'all all the time if you want a lower requirement, is Kevin Porter Jr. I think that this jump shot is arguably better than Stephen Curry because it's faster, it's gonna be a little bit more consistent. Now I don't know what it is about next gen, but the timings change a lot. But I will say on current gen, it's not that big of a deal. The only time you gotta really worry about your timings change on current gen is through like fatigue, but on next gen it's a lot more stuff going on with the adrenaline boost. I think it is something to do with the adrenaline boost, not even just the timing impact at this point. I don't even fully understand it at this point, but yeah, the timing changed a lot on next gen, but I do like Kevin Porter Jr. a lot, so that's another one I would definitely have to recommend. Now for the last but not least base to give y'all boys, I'm gonna have to go with Kyle Lowry. If you guys want something similar to Jump Shot 3, Kyle Lowry is the base to go with. Now there are some other bases you can go with. If you can think of any NBA player that can shoot that's a guard, you're going to be able to go with that. Steve Kerr, even Derrick Rose at the beginning of the year was very popular. James Harden, Damian Lillard, Kyrie Irving, Trae Young, anybody that can pretty much shoot in the league, or all time, Steve Nash even, they're going to have pretty decent bases in this game. But those are the 3 I personally would recommend the most. Now when it comes to releases I would have to go with Oscar Robertson, Stephen Curry, Matt Thomas, and then you can just even think about like how you want to do it. Now when it comes to what release you want to go first, I put whatever I think is the better release first. But most people, they use Oscar second. Now, I'm not one of those people that do that. I did that at the beginning of the year, and I stopped doing that. I may start back doing that to see if it changed the timings as much, but I go with the release first. So if you want to go with your better release first or second, that's really on you. It really depends on how you want to blend it. A lot of this stuff is going to make it like a little bit more smooth of a jump shot as well, so that's really going to be on YouTube. I just do it like this because I just favor it more. Now when it comes to the release speed, I always go max release speed because you want your speed to be as fast as possible to get your jump shots as fast as possible off. Now when it comes to animation blending, now this is where it really does depend on you. Now some people will blend it towards what gets you the best attributes. Some people will blend it more towards to get like pretty much requirements lower. It's just really dependent on you. Now what I do sometimes, sometimes I go for the attributes. Sometimes you gotta blend it for the requirements. But really what you should do is blend it to try to get it as smooth as possible. So yeah, you're going to have to probably test these joints. My court, if you're on current gen, I go to the Pro-Am on next gen. That's the one with the least delay. If you go to the Gatorade facility, it's crazy delay. So I like going to the Pro-Am facility and testing out my jump shots and stuff like that. So I would say you want to test these out to get you the perfect blendings. But the ones I do use, and this doesn't matter if I'm a guard, swing, or big, I go 85-15, 75-25, 60-40, and 50-50. Now, One thing I want to say real quick when it comes to the guards as well, if you like a person that like to use LaMelo Ball because it is popular, you cannot think that you're gonna go max speed on a guard and then go max speed on the swing and it be the same. There's just more notches of release speeds for guards. So say for instance, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5. They have 5 different ones on guard. They have 4 different ones on swings and 3 different ones on bigs. So keep that in mind when you are making your jump shots. All right, now it's gonna be the swings. Now for the swings, I got a couple more jump shots to go over than I did on the guards, but all of these are gonna be worthwhile depending on what you really favor. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So first things first is gonna be the one that I always tell y'all is the best, my favorite one, Kyle Kuzma. Now the thing about Kyle Kuzma on next gen, it does seem to change the timings the most, but it is the one I am most comfortable with. It doesn't matter how long I can stop playing the game, drop the game, I can come right back to the game, and I can pick up Kyle Kuzma and it'll be green bean. The only things I'll miss is really the different timings. It's just that simple. Now, when it comes to other stuff that you can use that is a good alternative to Kyle Kuzma, that's very similar, just a little slower, Taurean Prince. This is my go-to backup one that I always tell y'all in the videos, Taurean Prince. Now, when it comes to some that people in the comments have told me to use that I've put a little bit more time in after testing the jump shots and releases, Eric Pascal is one that is really commented a lot. Eric Pascal, for me personally, I feel like I can time this perfectly and get greens on greens. But as soon as I miss one timing, it's like it's brick squad for the rest of the game. So that's what I'll say about it. If you are consistent at getting greens, if you really like a spot up or anything like that, it's kind of similar to like LaMelo Ball for me. So that's what I'll say. If you like LaMelo Ball, I think Eric Pascal will be good for you. Me personally, I'm not a big LaMelo Ball person, but that is a popular one that a lot of people love to use. Now, when it comes to another base, Scottie Pippen. Now, Scottie Pippen is a very good base for spot ups. Now, if you want to be a spot up, I think Caldwell Pope is another great base. But Scottie Pippen is a very great base for spot ups. But also, if you want to just have great height, defensive immunity, the release speed, and timing impact all on one jump shot, Scottie Pippen is arguably one of the best ones in the entire game. So yeah, Scottie Pippen is great. Now, when it comes to the last but not least for the ones I would probably recommend, Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris, out of all these new jump shots, is the one I probably favor the most. I would even probably put it somewhere in between the Taurean Prince and Kuzma. The only thing I'll say about it is it does seem to get contested a little bit more than the Kyle Kuzma, than the Taurean Prince. So that's what I'll say. But you can use this as a ball handler. You can use this as a spot up. You can use this movement like catch and shooter. You can do it. You can use this in a lot of situations. It's very consistent, really good at getting greens, a good green window, all that type of stuff. The only thing I say is it doesn't really get that much off the ground, so with the contest, it's a little bit easier than a lot of these jump shots I gave y'all so far. But if you guys do want some other alternatives to go with, like I said, for the guards, just think of anybody that can shoot or score really, you'll have a good jump shot. But I'll give you some other options. People love Jimmy Butler. I hate it because it fades every single time, but people do love it. Kobe Bryant, Vince Carter, and yeah, like I said, anybody that you can think and shoot. Now, another off the record one is going to be Ray Allen, but I'll say like Ray Allen is like the Stephen Curry of these, where like a lot of swings, I feel like more swings wouldn't be able to get this than guards. I feel like more guards are going with that 92 3-point rating. So if you do get a 92 3-point rating, go with a Ray Allen. But you're going to need a lot of requirements to be able to put on this Ray Allen. Now, so that probably is the best jump shot for swings, but it just takes a lot to get it. Now, when it comes to releases, I'm going to give y'all a new release for today, Saddiq Bey. My friend has been using this all year since I gave him this release, because it is a very good alternative to Oscar Robinson. And a lot of people in the comments have now started to even comment this. So Saddiq Bey is a great release you can go with if you don't want to use Oscar Robinson. Klay Thompson is a great release. Larry Bird, even though it's a little bit slower, but if you want to get good timing impact, that's a great release. Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant, pretty much anybody that can shoot has a great release. Now, what I'm gonna probably start doing a little bit here is probably mix both of these together and just blend them to be as good as possible when it comes to speed and all that type of stuff. But I do think trying to have, like I said with the guards, either you're going to blend it to have the shot attributes as high as possible, you're going to blend it towards requirements, or you're going to blend it to just make it as smooth of a jump shot as possible. That's really what you need to be focusing on, which one of those three you're going to do. I'm always going to go release speed max. When it comes to the release 1 and release 2, you can go with whatever one you prefer, and then have another one that's just going to get you great attributes and great timings and really, like attribute stuff. So yeah, that's really what you want to worry about when it comes to this. And then, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But when I do these, like I said on the guards, 85-15, 60-40, 75-25, and 50-50. Always blend it towards which one I really prefer. So yeah. But with all that being said, let's hop into the jump shots. So when it comes to the jump shots, I got y'all with. First one I'm gonna give y'all is LaMarcus Aldridge. Every single time I give y'all this one, y'all seem to favor this one the most. When I'm on my bigs, I'm gonna be honest, I be able to use 6'9" jump shots. So my time, I only can give y'all the ones that y'all tell me are really good that I prefer for y'all boys, and the ones that I've tested. LaMarcus Aldridge is one that I have liked a lot, but it's not the one that I favorite the most. It is really good and very consistent, good green window. The only thing I say is release height, but I will say the release height is not that important because these are 6'10" and up builds. So yeah, now yeah, and also when it comes to 6'10" and up builds, a lot of those builds don't really have the highest perimeter defense, so it's gonna be a little bit lower contest, even though they're taller than like maybe a lock that's like 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". So yeah, now. When it comes to other options, you got this one, Chris Bosh. I tell y'all all the time, when it comes to Chris Bosh, this is probably the jump shot I see where if somebody has this jump shot, they're pretty much green bean. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, as long as they can get this jump shot, they're pretty much consistent. Green lights. It's one of the best jump shots in the game when it comes to green windows in the entire game. The only thing I say is it's a little slow, but with it being a big man jump shot, a lot of the times you're going to be wide open because a lot of bigs don't even really want to go out there to even guard three-point shooting bigs. Now you can even shoot this with the mid-range, but yeah, it's a little slow. So yeah. Now another one that's good, but it's a little bit slow, Kevin Durant. Now Kevin Durant, I would say, is it's probably the closest thing that you can possibly be able to get to the Stephen Currys, the Ray Allens for like the swings and the guards. That's pretty much what Kevin Durant is for the bigs. Now you also can use Larry Bird. You also can use like a Dirk Nowitzki, but I feel like Kevin Durant is a little bit faster than those two. So I would probably have to recommend this one the most out of those two. Now, Kevin Durant base, definitely gonna be good, gonna be green window, all that type of stuff. It's gonna have the release height, gonna have the immunities, gonna have the speed, and compared to a lot of the bigs, just it's gonna be something that's a little bit better because it's a little bit faster. But when it comes to all the stuff all together, it's probably the best all together jump shot on here. Now, it does have the highest requirements, so that's just kind of what it is. But yeah, that's just really what I gotta say. Now, when it comes to these, this is the jump shot that people tell me every single time I show it in a video. It's not green. It's not green. It's not green. It's not green. It's brick. It's brick. It's brick. It's brick. That's why I put it as LOL. But the reason why I gotta keep recommending it is because for the people that are like bigs that can dribble and create for themselves and stuff like that, it's probably the best one and the best option for you. Now, the reason why I actually started to favor it is because of my team. There's a lot of good cards on my team that you have to use O'Shea Brissett. Like, I noticed that on my team, they show you guys pretty much what the best animations in the game for when it comes to dribble pull-ups, fades, spin jumpers, even bases and releases. And O'Shea Brissett is a very popular base. They like to give a lot of the best cards on my team. So that's why I got used to it. I used to hate it too, so I can understand it. Now, when it comes to the last but not least one, this is the old jump shot that I actually kind of starting to favor a little bit more now, Bielitsa. This is a base that's pretty much strictly for standstill jumpers. If you're moving around trying to do spot up shots, or not moving around trying to do catch and shoot shots, how you gonna move around and do a spot up? This is a really good base for you. Now we're gonna go back to, I guess we're gonna go to this one. No, we're gonna go to this one. And we're gonna just go here. Now, when it comes to releases, I would definitely have to recommend Kelly Olynyk is a good substitute for like the Sadiq Bays, the Oscar Robinsons of the world. But if you don't want to use that, you want to have a really good attributes, I would say Dirk Nowitzki. That's probably the best one possible. But when it comes to other good releases that you can go with, you can definitely go with Tim Duncan, Kevin Love, but you can also go with any of the three-point shooting bigs or just legendary bigs like the Kevin Garnett's, the Karl Anthony Towns, the Nikola Jokic's, the Embiid's. A lot of those guys gonna have you good attributes. I would just say Tim Duncan and Kevin Love because they give you great attributes and it's gonna be good like when it comes to speed and just release in general to make this to smoothen out the jump shot. So those are the ones I would say. Now when it comes to release speed, I went over this earlier. You only get 3 different options when it comes to being a big. So yeah, I'm always go max speed when it comes to animation blending. I think on a big, you kind of got less options. I would go 60-40 or 50-50, somewhere in that area. I wouldn't go 75-25. I wouldn't go 85-15 on a big because it just some reason with it being like a little bit slower, it does kind of mess up the smoothness of jump shots when you kind of blend it more so towards like a upper release 1 or a upper release 2. So that's kind of just what I do. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna be the best jump shots for the big man. But yeah, that's gonna be the best jump shots in general for NBA 2K23. Like I said, there's no point in me gatekeeping no more jump shots, bases, releases, none of that stuff and stuff. This game is coming down to that point, kind of dying out. But I do appreciate the support y'all been giving me on all these videos. I got a lot of videos coming soon. I got a very, very important video coming out for 2K24 coming soon. I hope y'all enjoy that. Like I said, I will be giving y'all a big man video coming very soon. I also got a video for like testing viral badge glitches, because y'all have been enjoying the VC ones and I haven't done a badge glitch one in a while, so I'll try to give y'all that so I can give y'all one of those each season just like I do for the VC. But yeah, all in all, I hope y'all boys did appreciate this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, go ahead and like the video. If you haven't subscribed already, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe if you're new. Turn on notifications to be the first to all the videos. I really would appreciate it. Share this video to anybody you think would help or enjoy. Without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz. Man. So I was checking my analytics. Even with 100K, we still have 80% of you guys not subscribed. I don't know what else I gotta do. Now, if you guys want to get more in touch with me, you can join the Discord. But how you watching my videos and not subscribe? Subscribe! It's that simple.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!